Assalamu alaikum all. Hello and welcome back to JK's Corner. Thank you for stopping by today. On my channel, I talk about healthy Islamic living, healthy lifestyle. I also share with you cooking recipes, baking recipes. I share with you how to raise wholesome Muslim kids. I share with you also the basic things you may need to thrive as a recent migrant to the UK from Nigeria. I hope those are some of the things you like to see on YouTube. If they are, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave today. Thank you very much. In today's video, I'll be talking to you about a mistake that I have seen some people do when they come abroad. And I just want to highlight to you, make you aware that, while it's amazing you left Nigeria for greener pastures, you're making a better life for yourself, there are things you need to bear in mind to ensure you do not fall foul of the system. As we know, there are a lot of practices that are not in line with our human rights that we do in Nigeria. So, for example, a husband may maltreat his wife, and yes, people will show empathy to the wife. They'll try to make things better between the couple, but there isn't any actual law that protects the woman as such. I may be wrong, there may be, but I know these laws aren't really enforced. When you move abroad, there are laws and guidelines in place that protect individuals. We all have human rights that are really protected, especially when you are abroad. One of the things I have seen is the fact that when couples have migrated to the UK, they don't change their lifestyle, or they don't adapt their lifestyle to the one of the host country they are in. So, for example, you have come to the UK or you have gone to America with your wife, and you used to hit your wife in Nigeria and obviously get away with it. Or you maybe newly get married to a woman who is UK based or America based, and they have just brought you from Nigeria to join them in wherever they live, America, Canada, UK. And you think you can carry on hitting this woman and there won't be any repercussion. Unfortunately, man, you are very wrong. And in some cases, we know women do it as well. It's the shame, the stigma surrounding the fact that a wife is beating her husband make the man not talk about the fact that they are being abused. But we should try and be breaking this stigma. Abuse is abuse, regardless of if it's the husband perpetrating the abuse or if it's the wife perpetrating the abuse. So what I'm saying to you here is, if you are a wife beater or a husband beater and you come abroad, unfortunately, you will get yourself in trouble one day. Your wife or your husband may be keeping quiet because of fear, but you have neighbours, and when they hear you constantly hitting your wife or your husband, they will report you to the authorities and they'll kick you out. And yes, if you don't have a permanent stay yet, you could end up being deported. Try as much as you can. If you know you have anger issues, if you know you cannot control your emotions or your anger, if you are having a disagreement with your wife or your husband, find where you can learn how to manage your anger. You could find somebody who you would be talking to, who would be encouraging you to stop being like this, or find, if you can afford to join a gym, do that. Take up boxing classes or whatever, and get rid of those pent up anger before going home. There is a lot of things that you can achieve. We have to be careful. These kinds of things are the kinds of things that would land you either in jail, or even if you don't end up going to jail, you may end up to remain in the country that you are currently living in. So, dear husband, if you think you can come abroad and start or carry on mistreating your wife, unfortunately, you are very wrong. So today's video is just a quick short video to let you those out there know who are unable to manage their anger, that if you are going abroad to live, you have to find ways of managing your anger. You cannot be physically abusive to your husband or to your wife and think you will get away with it as you have been getting away with it back in Nigeria. Like I said, your neighbors will definitely involve the police and you will be taken out of your marital home depending on the level of the abuse you are meting out to your wife or husband. When we leave Nigeria, women tend to have this awareness of our rights that we did not know we had in Nigeria. That awareness sometimes could lead a woman to do things that wouldn't necessarily think of doing, but because they now suddenly have this awareness of these rights, it could lead them to being who they actually didn't know that they could be. While this video is very much heavy on to the husband to not be abusive to their wife, it is also for wives to be more understanding, more tolerant, and more accommodating of the fact that there are things that this husband cannot on his own financially do. So I hope this video has been educative to you today. If it has, please share this video with somebody who you know has recently left Nigeria or is in the process of leaving Nigeria, or even if it's yourself. Please give this video a good watch, make notes, think of how you can make things better for yourself when you leave Nigeria and when you start living abroad. Thank you very much for watching this video today. Don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to like this video today. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bye bye. I'll see you in my next video.